Hi there, Deaf to False Music, bringing you honest music reviews from the hills of eastern Kentucky, and we are going to do a song review this time. First things first, want to say I am probably going to stop having music in the background. It's a little distracting, and it doesn't really help with the review. At times, I felt like the last review, you heard the music more than you heard the actual voice. So I felt that that was kind of distracting. So that's a new change in direction that we're going to have. And I think I'm going to be a little more in-depth. I think I'm going to actually sit down and type some stuff out to say instead of just thinking off the cuffs of my head. So anyway, I think that will help the show a lot, and it will help move it in a better direction. So anyway, we are going to do a new song. We're going to do something that's just about to come out. The new Cage the Elephant single called Shake Me Down. Cage the Elephant is a very kick-ass rock and roll band from Bowling Green, Kentucky. So, whoop for Kentucky boys. They have a lot of different sounds coming in, a lot of different influences. At times there's southern rock, at times there's kind of a garage rock like MC5 and the Sonics and the New York Dolls, and at times it's very grungy, and at times it's just straight up punk rock. So they have all these sort of classic influences coming into focus, and they released their first album, which was self-titled, back in 2008, but it didn't really pick up steam until 2009 when they were booked to play at the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival, which unfortunately I went to that year, but did not see them. So I'm a little disappointed at myself for doing that. But they were playing at noon and on Sunday, and yeah, a lot of partying at that point. I really wasn't in the mood to see anybody at noon. So anyway, maybe next time I go to Bonnaroo and they'll play a better, they'll play again and they'll play a better time slot. So anyway, let's talk about this new song, "Shake Me Down," off of the upcoming album Thank You, Happy Birthday. It is going to come out on January 11th, 2011. That's this Tuesday. So this is a pretty recent song. Cage the Elephant has some incredibly catchy songs. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, In One Ear, what's the other song? Back Against the Wall. And this one, the hook is there, but it's a little more of a challenging hook. It's not as immediate. It's not as open and just in your face as some of their previous singles. This one's a little more complicated. They kind of wrapped up a little experimentation on this song. It's not like so experimental that, you know, it breaks on like avant-garde or something like that. There's the Cage the Elephant elements, that's a really hard word to say, are still all there. You know, the kind of powerful hard rock, the kind of slurred vocals of Matthew Schultz, and just the overall powerful boom that this band has. But it kind of has dynamics like a Nirvana song with the quiet verses and the loud chorus. It's interesting how this song was recorded too. The drums are actually a toy drum set that the drummer lended from a friend of theirs. I'm not entirely sure. Somebody can help me out with this one. And the bass line, from what they said, was very Shins inspired. So it kind of has an indie rock element to it. It's a little more indie than previous Cage the Elephant songs. But what I really like about this song is how the distortion kind of sneaks up on you, and you don't really expect it, because it kind of has this pretty melody and kind of jangly melody, and the singer's singing really beautifully, "Shake down," you know, and then 20 seconds into it, this powerful distorted guitar just comes in real quick and then stops, and then, you know, so it's kind of letting you know that this song is going to have some balls really quick, and so, you know, former fans of Cage the Elephant will not be disappointed with the package. My only gripe with this song is that, once again, it's just not as the hooks aren't as prevalent as some of the songs off the first album. It's a little sneakier. But I really do like the bridge when things get really intense and they keep repeating the same line and strumming this one chord. Um, and I also like the fact that there's kind of a second hook in the song. It's after the chorus. There's kind of a little sing-along bridge, which I thought that was pretty cool. I like the fact that there's songs with two hooks in it, two sing-along parts, which I thought was pretty cool. This band is no slouch when it comes to the songwriting department. They've written some terrific rock and roll songs, and I'm really looking forward to this album. It sounds like it's going to be. I mean, I can't base my whole opinion on just one song, but I'm really looking forward to hearing the rest of this album and seeing the direction that this band goes. I was a huge fan of their first album, and I think this band is showcasing how great the music of Kentucky can be. Bands like My Morning Jacket and Cage the Elephant is really showcasing that rock and roll from Kentucky, and so I'm all up for that. So thank you. This is the Deaf to False Music. I'm going to give this song a 7 out of 10. I really like it. Not as strong as the previous Cage the Elephant singles, but still very good, and I'm really looking forward to hearing this album. It comes out in 3 days. So yeah, go to your nearest record store, buy this album, support live music, and support local music, and just support music in general. So this is Deaf to False Music, and this is Cage the Elephant. Shake Me Down, 7 out of 10. Thank you.